Well guys, it's that time of year again where I do an SOTC video. I usually try and do mine toward the end of the year, and so now we're to the end of 2022. It's November now, and I think it's time that I show you my state of the collection and how things have changed since last year. And I do have to say that they have changed quite a bit. I'm going to show you the watches that I've completely gotten rid of and sold off. I'm going to, of course, show you the new watches that I've added to my collection, and I might even mention at the end some watches that I'm looking at to purchase possibly in the future, or at least I have my eye on. So I hope you enjoy this video today as we look at my state of the collection for 2022. So first things first, I did get a new watch box this year. It's a very nice one, 12 slots, pretty reasonably priced. So if you're interested, I'll leave a link for that in the description below. Before we look at my 2022 state of the collection, let me just quickly mention 4 watches that I no longer have. First, I got rid of my 2 Citizen ProMaster Tufts, the black one and then the regular one. I loved those watches, but it was time to pass on from them. Then I also got rid of my Citizen Nighthawk, believe it or not, which was my very second watch that I ever purchased. So that was a surprise even to me, but I enjoyed it while I had it, and it was time to let it go. And then I also let go of my Ball pocket watch. It was fun to have for a time, but ended up just sitting around, so I wanted to get rid of it. So those watches will be missed. I enjoyed them while I had them, but they are in good hands now. All right, let's jump into my state of the collection for this year, 2022. There's no particular order to all this, but I am going to start with my Cartier Santos. I love this watch still. I've had it for over a year now. I consider it the cornerstone of my collection. It's the gem of my collection. It's the only luxury watch that I own, but I am still in love with it. And if you haven't heard the story of how I got this, I hope that you'll check out that video on my channel. I have not cleaned this watch one time, and as you can see, there are also many scratches on the bezel, which is to be expected for this watch. But I hope that you also stay tuned for a 1-year full review video. I haven't done any reviews on this watch since I had it, so it's about time I do one, and I'm going to do a full 1-year review and share all my thoughts and opinions about it. So stay tuned for that. The second watch that I'd like to look at is my most recent acquisition. It's the newest watch in my collection, and it's a first for me from this brand. It's from Fairer, and this is their Mansfield. They came out with 4 models of this cushion case watch, and I just fell in love with it, and I jumped on this beautiful minty green dial one. I love the strap on this watch. I just love everything about this watch. I have yet to do a review on it. I've done an unboxing, but I hope that you'll stay tuned for the full review coming soon to the channel as well. Number 3 is another micro brand. It's the 9/4 Culture Chronograph 2. Right now I have it on an FKM rubber strap, but I love Eastern Arabic numerals because I speak Arabic, lived in the Middle East for a time, and so I love these watches, and these Arabic numerals are done very nicely. As you can tell, everything is executed well. This is a Mecca Quartz chronograph. The dial is fully luminous here, and I think this is really just a great value watch for the money. Along those same lines, number 4 is my Orient TriStar with an Arabic dial as well, and this one also is on an FKM rubber strap. I think this is a beautiful piece. I love the dial. I love that the day is written in Arabic as well, and it's just a pretty cool piece, super budget friendly. I think I only paid like 150 bucks shipped from Saudi Arabia. I bought it on eBay a while back, and just an awesome, beautiful looking piece that is dressy, but you can also wear it casually as well. Number 5 is the first dive watch that I'm showing here, and it's my Seiko Ninja Tuna. I had all 3 versions of these Ninja watches. I think they came out in 2021, so there was the Monster, they also had a Samurai, and then they had this Tuna, and I had all 3 of them for a time, but I settled on keeping this Tuna. I just love the Tuna can style. I love that this watch is solar powered, and I put it on this nice orange FKM rubber strap as well, which makes it look awesome, I think. So I enjoy wearing this watch pretty often. Number 6 is my Zodiac Sea Dragon. This is a quartz watch, as you can see the second hand ticking away. This was a gift from Steve at the Watch Corner. I like the case on this watch. It's a unique kind of cushion, maybe tonneau type case shape, and I like the vintage feel of this piece as well. Fits me nicely on my 6.5-inch wrist. It's a good size, and it's just a fun watch to wear. Number 7 is another gift. This is the Casio First 38. This is from my buddy Average Joe and his channel Average Joe Watch Reviews. So shout out to him. He gifted me this, I think, this past Christmas. And the dial on this watch, is a beautiful blue color. It looks great. It's a mecha quartz as well. It's a great size, being 38 millimeters, and just a well done watch, and it comes in at a good price as well. If you haven't heard of them, I'd encourage you to check out this brand. But big thanks to Average Joe for gifting me this piece. It will never leave the collection because of that. Number 8 is also a gift. This is the Orient Solar Panda. This is from Matt at Rock the Watch, so big shout out to him as well. I really like the design of this piece. I love the fact that it's solar powered. I love solar watches. The one gripe I have with it is that it's not the most legible watch, but it is enjoyable to wear, and I enjoy it very much, and it won't be leaving my collection either. Number 9 is my Casio ProTrek PRG 270. This is my solar beater if I'm working outside, if I'm painting, if I'm doing any sort of labor work like that. I'm probably wearing this watch because I don't care what happens to it. As you can tell, it's beat up. There's paint specks all over it, and I like it the way it is. It's a big watch, but I think I can get by with it. I love that it's solar powered again. It's an ABC watch, and it has many functions that I couldn't take the time to list here, but just an awesome piece from Casio. Number 10, we have another Casio. This one is a super budget-friendly analog watch. The reference number will be on the screen. I think these go for less than $20 if I remember right, and just a neat grab and go quartz type piece. I like the bull bars that are here. I think that makes it look a little more rugged, and it definitely helps protect that plastic crystal that is on this watch. So just a fun little budget piece from Casio. Number 11 is another Casio. This is my A168. I call the stealth version. I'll put the full reference number on the screen. I just love grabbing this piece, putting it on. It's one that, you know, could be worn by men and women because of the smaller size, but I think it fits me really nicely, and I do wear it often, and it's just a fun watch to wear all around. And last but not least is another Casio. This is the World Time, or the Royale. I think everyone has to have at least one of these in their collection. This one was actually won by me from a giveaway from another channel here on YouTube, Celine Driver. This was a few years back, but it stayed in my collection. I wear it all the time. I think it's one of the best grab and go pieces that are out there. I think they cost only about $25, so just an awesome piece, and if you don't have one of these, I encourage you to get one. So that is my collection as it stands right now in November 2022. Maybe some of these watches will leave the collection in the coming year. I really don't know, but I do want to quickly share some of my thoughts and what I'm kind of looking toward purchasing maybe in the future. As possibilities. At least I have my eye on some of these watches. One brand that I've had my eye on for a while is Louis Erard. They're more of a dressy type watch company. They do a lot of collaborations with different brands and such, but they do some unique and cool things, and I like a lot of what they do. So I'm leaning toward maybe picking up a Louis Erard of some kind at some point. Another thing I've been thinking about maybe picking up is some sort of tank style watch, maybe from Cartier or maybe from Longines, that Dolce Vita. Those are pretty cool, and there are so many options out there from so many different brands, but I like that tank style, and I think it would fit well in my collection, so we'll see what happens with that. Another company I've been keeping my eye on is Frederique Constant. I like a lot of what they do as well. I think they're pretty good value for money. They do great work in their High Life series of watches. I particularly like that High Life World Time. I think that is a really good looking watch. And then I also like the regular World Time that they have as well. Beautiful pieces. And I just like a lot of what Frederique Constant is doing. So we'll see in the future about that. And then the last one that I've had my eye on for a while is from the brand Fortis, and they have a diver called a Marine Master. I like the 40mm version with the white dial. The texturing on the dial is pretty cool. I like it on the matching strap as well. I think it looks awesome, and it's a brand you don't hear too much about, and especially this watch, there's not much about it online as far as reviews go, but I think it's a cool looking dive piece, and I've had my eye on it for quite some time. Alright guys, so that is my state of the collection for 2022. Thank you for watching. Please let me know what you think of my humble collection down in the comments below. Let me know what you think about the watches that I have my eye on as well. Just share all your thoughts and opinions in the comments. I'd love to interact with you there. Please hit the like button on this video if you liked it. That really helps out. Please watch some other videos here on my channel also that will pop up at the end screen here in a moment. But I thank you so much for stopping by to the Town Watch today, and we'll see you next time.